Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawah from the Men of Valor campaign, Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I got to do a little video of this, man. Immediately when I heard about this little craze going on, and this guy right here behind this gook looking dude, gave the original testimony of like taking the girl out, and she got to shaking that ass in front of him, and he told her like, hey, she smelled. They've been out all day, so now this has sparked this whole thing. Like, do BBLs, stink? Which brothers, notably Elder Menatazakba, did videos on these BBLs and how they're going off, man. All right, if you a woman and you got a damn BBL, all right, you going off. You making cuttings in your flesh, which is against our law. You going and changing your body that the Heavenly Father gave you. Right now, we're cursed right now. All right, hey, so not just the women, but the men are cursed as well. Hey, you don't see us going and getting fucking toupees, for brothers that might be balding or you getting a fucking beard weave for brothers that might not have a full beard, man. We just deal with what we deal with. All right, we suffer. We know in the kingdom, everything's gonna go back and it's gonna be in its perfection, man. All right, we're gonna be made perfect. Same thing for you women. If you ain't got the fattest of ass or biggest titties, which that wouldn't even matter to like if you dealing with a brother, and your spirit is right. Hey, the Lord, hey, in time, you're gonna be beautified. All right, but these women, they honestly don't like themselves, so they go in, in that rebellious spirit, going and contort and change their body, and they think that they're gonna do it to raise their value as a woman, but really it decreases it. All right, you become nothing more but a weekend warrior, so to speak. Okay, it ain't nothing but you best you'll do is be a fucking harlot, because most of these men, some of these men might like a BBL for like a short time, but definitely not a long time. They're not wifing these women. All right, but this whole little thing has been going on, and people been speaking on it. Even women that got BBLs and shit, and it's one of two things: either these shits, which is not natural, so I wouldn't be surprised if these things do, secrete different liquids and, ooze, and they're not being properly taken care of, because, and then it leads to my second thing of these women weren't washing their ass or nothing like that in the first place, so then they packing on a big old fucking ant booty, and now, they definitely not cleaning, because they more worried about looking good than cleaning them damn selves. And them long ass nails, man. You can't get up in there and clean how you need to. All right, but nonetheless, I'm gonna play this dude's video, which it actually dropped 3 hours ago, and he trying to debunk it, which he looks like he's a damn doctor that does BBLs and shit like that, and he want to keep that money coming in. He don't want to. This is damage control. But I'm playing this video not for his reaction, but to get the compilation of the compiled videos of he's playing different clips. All right, so without further ado, check it out.
Yeah, those BBLs be stinking. BBL smell.
The BBL smell is trending on social media, but what is it?
And it could be like 2 or 3 BBL baddies, and you wondering like who the hell got cheesy fries? Like who got their socks out? Something don't smell right.
So why would getting a BBL make you potentially smell bad? There are a lot of theories being thrown out there.
When women have liposuctions and BBLs, about 3 weeks later, all the way up to 3 weeks later, they have excretions, actually grease, that comes out of their body, and it has a putrid smell.
It's normal to get a little bit of drainage from having liposuction or a BBL for a few days after surgery, but putrid smell after 3 weeks tells me you've got an infection. That is not normal.
When you get a BBL, your ass is so rock hard. Like, I could barely get toilet paper and like a hand between my butt cheeks.
No,
What
that's
you gotta
not.
understand is like physics. If you was a chick that was like 150, right? 150 pounds, and then you got a BBL. So the BBL made you probably like 170, 180. You're not used to that go around. You feel me?
So is the BBL smell fact or is it cap? It is cap. Now, immediately after
He'll say that, he trying to secure his money. See, you on plastic surgery. See, he do plastic surgery. All right, that's where he make his money. He make his money from these women going and botching their fucking bodies, which once again for the Israelite woman is completely fucking going off, man. All right, well, I'm gonna read some of these comments. Talk about cheesy fry. He said, "Why I smell like cheesy fry?" Man, and this is not natural, man. All right, and don't know men of the Lord, who is the top tier men, regardless of what the fuck you got to say about it, whoever it may be. But they're the top tier men, and I can speak for all brothers. We don't want no fucking women, no BBLs. All right, if you got a little meat here and there, a little extra fat here and there, that's cool, whatever. All right, we're going to be perfected in the kingdom, but ain't no brothers going out their way for no BBL, bitch. And most of them shits don't even look natural. All right, big ass butt and little ass legs looking like a fucking ant, looking like a damn termite or some shit. All right, but nonetheless, I wanted to bring out a couple scriptures because it made me think about the smell part, made me think about one scripture. But this right here is the main one I'm going to get. This is Ecclesiasticus of the book of Sirach, chapter 26, and verse, let's lock it. Close the door. No, go. Close the door. Salaki. Salaki. Sirach chapter 26 and verse, let's see. I will start at verse 9, man. It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, and these women wear them cumbrellas. All this shit that these women do to contort their damn bodies, it's not very pleasing. All right, we live in a society where men are so sexually deprived that they deal with this type of shit. But the average man that thinks somewhat straight, thinks normally, ain't dealing with no fucking BBLs and shit, man. Salakia. Yeah, they ain't thinking about no damn woman, no damn plastic surgery and shit, man. All right, some of these rap niggas might like that shit. All right, but they bottom tier niggas anyway, They go there, and a lot of them, it's coming out, a lot of them are, I might have to quote Dr. Umar one time, zesty festers. All right, they zesty festers, man. All right, so, and they bugged out anyway. All right, but we ain't dealing with, these women, hey, their whoredom is found in their haughty looks and their eyelids, man. All right, it's easy to point them out. And they all look the same nowadays. Verse 10, it says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. All right, and this applies to your daughters, but this applies to these women in general. All right, because all these women are somebody's daughter, and they've abused themselves through overmuch liberty. They're going to get plastic surgeries. All right, and it's making their fucking body stink, man. All right, ain't no way in the world the Lord is blessing that. So yeah, it's gonna smell, it's gonna secrete, it's gonna have infections because it's not something that's natural. All right, they're going to put stuff there that don't belong there. The Lord created the body to be what it is. You starting to move fat here, move it down here, all so you can try to, get more men to fuck on you. Keep their ass in straightly. It says she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. All right, and that's these women, man. But it made me think about this. Gotta go get it, Isaiah 3. All right, this was a curse that the Lord was gonna put on the Israelite women, mainly the head tribe of Judah. This is Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, moreover, the Lord said, behold, the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, the Lord will discover their secret parts. And that's why the so-called black women got the shortest hair out of all nations of women, man. All right. Now, the Northern Kingdom, they haven't necessarily been hit with this, this curse, so to speak, because a lot of them still have long hair and all that shit. But all right, that's a way we're able to identify who the Israelites are. Another sign token. The Lord said he would smite the crown of the daughters of Zion, speaking about our women. All right, they the ones that got to wear the hair weaves and all that shit. All right, because a long hair to a so-called black woman isn't that long. All right, you see some of these Edomite goot women, even the woman of the northern tribe with long hair, man. This is one chick I know at work. She has hair all the way down, to her backside. Just naturally long ass hair, but not the Judite woman. That was a curse that was put upon them. But in the kingdom, they're going to get their hair back. Their hair is going to be glorious, beautiful. It says the Lord will discover their secret parts. And that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments and about their feet and their caws and their round tires like the moon. And that makes me think about, they backsides, man. I'm sure our women have always been pretty voluptuous, Coke bottle shape, that's pleasing into the eyes of the Israelite man. All right, but the Lord, he done fucked up a lot of these women's bodies, man. As a curse, just like us, man. A lot of brothers, man. A lot of the Israelite men, we got shortcomings. The Lord then shorten our rise up and shit. All right, we're gonna get all that back in the kingdom. And just to make it clear, we still got it going on more than these other nations. But hey, we didn't been brought to a lower state. Our stature. Brothers might be short. Brothers might be overweight. Teeth might be fucked up. Hair. Balding. All right, beard doesn't connect. All right, but we ain't going out trying to get no damn surgeries. All right, we deal with, if a woman gonna deal with us, they gonna deal with us, man. And some brothers might have a shorter, it might be harder for them to get women, and some brothers it might not. All right, but women ain't a principal thing right now. Focusing on this truth is the women will come. All right, they're gonna come and they're not gonna be worried about looks. They're gonna just want to be protected, But it says they're round tires like the moon. Verse 19, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that here's the point, that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. All right, so hey, that could play a part of that. No one of these damn women stink. They damn BBLs is fucking leaking. All right, but even without that, these women going and sleeping with all these different men, that shit puts a damn scent on you that you can't get off. All right, our women used to soak, in oil, frankincense and myrrh. All right, because women ain't, I can't prove it, but I don't think women are supposed to really be taking showers like that. Women are supposed to soak, because they have an open womb. Sorry that's graphic, but it's just true. All right, we're going to know how it's all supposed to be in the kingdom. For a woman to smell good, smell sweet, like damn, and not just by no chemical perfume either, because, hey, you can smell past that. Deal with a woman, she got a stank ass box, man. That's because all the damn men she didn't had up in her, man. It says that instead of sweet smell, there should be stink. And instead of a girdle or rent, right, their body's all fucked up. And instead of well-set hair, baldness, like we mentioned before. And instead of a stomacher, a girdle of sackcloth. And burning instead of beauty. Okay? Burning instead of beauty, man. That's why these women do all this. And they still proud as hell. Everything on them fake as hell, but they still proud. I think about when they had everything. When they had their hair. When they had, beautiful bodies and shit. They had all the changes of apparel and the earrings and the bracelets and shit. That's why the Lord took that shit away from them, because they were haughty as hell, proud as hell. All right, the Lord doesn't like a haughty look, man. Doesn't like a proud look. So he fucked up our women. They'll get their beauty back, But the point I wanted to get out of that is that instead of sweet smell, there should be stink. And of course, we know it's not just the Israelite woman that's getting these plastic surgeries, all right? But, we're going to apply it where it applies, Most of these so-called black and Hispanic women, all right, are going and getting these shits so they can so-called get a baller, man. But it's being exposed that these shits, from firsthand experiences, that these shits stink, man. And I believe it. I wouldn't know for sure. I wouldn't know, but men that are dealing with this, and these women are, oh no, it don't stink. It's just a person. Bullshit. If it don't stink, because of BBL, it stink because you didn't, you ain't washing your ass and you done been with so many men. All right, process of elimination. All right, one of them shits apply, if not all of them. So I just want to bring this out, a funnier lesson. But Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.